Decisions. We make them every day. Some big, some small. For a young man from the Mississippi Delta, one decision in the summer of 1959 helped shape a program, a university, and the game of baseball in the state of Mississippi. From his humble beginnings in Shaw to playing in front of sellout crowds at Fenway Park, Dave "Boo" Ferriss has always been in the right place at the right time. It was Delta State President Dr. James Ewing that wanted to build a baseball program second to none, and he knew exactly who he wanted to run it, Boo Ferriss. That decision on a blustery day in the Delta has changed the lives of countless players, coaches, fans, spectators, and alumni over the last 50 years. And today we say thank you to Coach Ferriss for what he has done. From a simple patch of dirt in the Delta, Ferriss has worked his magic as a coach, ambassador, father figure, and friend to so many of us. Delta State University President Emeritus Dr. Kent Wyatt recalls the impact Coach Ferriss had on an impressionable youngster some 65 years ago.
Boo, when you were the star pitcher for the Boston Red Sox and the American League, in the off-season, you'd come home to Shaw, Cleveland, and Delta State Teachers College. And while on campus, you would even take time to pitch the baseball with a 12-year-old boy. Well, I was that boy, and that's the kind of memory that lasts for 65 years.
During the early days of his coaching career, Ferriss not only built a new field, but helped pave the foundation for 11 Gulf South Conference championship teams and a tradition unlike any other in Mississippi. Recruiting men with character and the drive to make this program into the standard all others in the state looked to was the blueprint for Ferriss's success.
Coach Ferriss, he's probably one of the kindest and most genuine people that I've ever known. I kind of got here by nook and crook. I was kind of offered some scholarships some other places, and when I took my recruiting trip after my senior year in high school, my father and my high school baseball coach and I came up here and met Coach Ferriss, and I turned down the rest of the offer.
On the field, Coach Ferriss put together 4 GSC championship teams, and 3 squads marched all the way to the College World Series. He finished his career with a school record 639 wins, 387 losses, and 6 ties. 53 statesmen under Ferriss's direction were named to the All-Region team. 45 garnered All-Conference, and 19 received All-American accolades. Ferriss has always been a keen evaluator of talent, sending 22 players into the professional ranks. The players, though, never strayed far from the program, because Ferriss always has been involved with his guys. That dedication to his players continued throughout his career and transitioned into his retirement. Despite no longer being on the field, his influence with future statesmen proved to be an invaluable asset for Delta State coaches to come. Former All-American and current DSU Director of Athletics Jeremy McLean knew this was home from the first time he met Coach Ferriss.
Coming on my recruiting visit here to Delta State and walking through these gates, and you being the first guy to meet me as I walked through the gate, and sticking out your hand and introducing yourself. And from that point forward, the coaches really didn't have to say anything else to me. I was sold, and from that point forward, I was Delta State.
Connections are a driving force behind the rich tradition Delta State baseball enjoys, and it's Coach Ferriss's dedication to keeping the relationship strong between the former players, himself, and the program. From the reunions that bring the players back together every 2 years to the letters, notes, and phone calls from Coach Ferriss, you're never too far away from home. San Francisco Giants catcher Eli Whiteside, an All-American for the Statesman from 1999 to 2001, still looks forward to this day to those small surprises in his locker.
Just seeing somebody there that cared that much about the program. He was there every day. Pretty much every day after practice or during practice, you can see him hanging out there. You know, still today, he keeps up to all the players that come through the program. Every once in a while, I'll get an envelope in my locker from Coach Ferriss. It's all the articles that are written back here in the local paper here and in town there in Cleveland.
Former statesman reliever Judson Thigpen, who's also the father to 2004 National Player of the Year Judd Thigpen, having the ability to grow as a man and experience Coach Ferriss every day has been a staple for the lifelong Cleveland resident.
It's been a remarkable adult life for me. I know a lot of people come back every 2 years and see you and visit the program. I've been fortunate enough to live here all my life and have seen you on a regular basis since my playing days, and can tell you that those years since my playing days have been just as important and more important being around you and being around the class person that you are, and I appreciate it.